No, no. The climate is different. Here, if the life is dull, you can be dull too, and no great harm done. But your wits won't thicken in that soft, moist air. On those white, springy roads, in those misty rushes and brown bogs, on those hillsides of granite rocks and magenta heather. You've got no such colors in the sky, no such lure in the distances, no such sadness in the evenings. Ah, the dreaming, the dreaming. The self-torturing, never-satisfying dreaming, 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 dreaming. No debauchery that ever coarsened or brutalized an Englishman can take the worth and usefulness out of a man like that dreaming. An Irishman's imagination never leaves him alone, never convinces him, never satisfies him. But it makes him that he can't deal with reality, nor face it, nor conquer it. He can only sneer at those that do, and be agreeable to strangers, like a good-for-nothing woman of the road. It's all imagination, all dreaming. He can't be religious. The inspired churchman who teaches him the sanctity of life and the importance of conduct is sent away empty, while the poor village priest who gives him a miracle or a sentimental story of a saint has cathedrals built for him out of the pennies of the poor. He can't be intelligently political. He dreams of what the Shan Van Vught said in '98. If you want to interest him in Ireland, you've got to call the unfortunate island Kathleen Ní Houlihan and pretend she's a little old woman. It saves thinking. It saves working. It saves everything but imagination. Imagination, imagination. And imagination's such a torture that you can't bear it without whiskey. At last it comes, then you can face nothing real at all. You'd rather starve than cook a meal. You'd rather go around shabby and dirty than set your mind to looking after your clothes and washing yourself. You nag and you squabble at home because your wife isn't an angel, and she despises you because you're not a hero. And you hate the whole lot around you because they're all poor, senseless divils like yourself. When you were young, you exchanged drinks with other young men, and you exchanged vile stories with them. And since you're too futile to help them or cheer them, you chaff and jibe and jeer at them for not doing the things you daren't do yourself. Eternal envy, eternal derision, eternal folly, eternal staining and fouling and degrading, until at last where you come to a country where men take a question seriously and give a serious answer. You chide them for having no sense of humor and plume yourself on your own worthlessness as if it made you better than them. Never mind my heart. An Irishman's heart is nothing but his imagination.